Well, all morning we've had a pretty extraordinary young man sitting on our panel. He's committed to helping others. He's the son of World Vision CEO Tim Costello and has followed in his dad's footsteps. Elliot, hello.
Morning.
I wouldn't say welcome because you've been here all morning. Hey, your charity YGAP, tell us about it.
Well, yeah, we've gathered a lot of young Australians that are willing to put their hand up and be involved with an organisation that supports youth education, youth leadership programs across Africa and Asia. But rather than following traditional forms of fundraising, relying on government, some individual monthly donation programs, we've come up with a series of creative fundraising initiatives and social enterprises that funds our outcomes around the world.
So how much money then have you been able to raise from this sort of 5 cent initiative?
So, yeah, 5 cents is one of our campaigns and very proud of it. Over the past 2 years, we run it every May since 2012, we've collected 3.7 million individual 5 cent pieces. So for those that are not too quick on maths, that's 180. I'm not either, so that's fine. It's about $183,000 in the first 2 years of the campaign, and then again this year YGAP's launching the campaign to ask every Australian to get rid of their 5 cent pieces.
Elliot, you started you had a corporate career. What made you make the switch to what you're doing now?
It was an easy choice. I guess concurrently whilst working at PricewaterhouseCoopers and PPP Advisory, I was passionate about other things, but I needed the foundation and I really learnt a lot in that sector. But the decision wasn't even a hard one. I was always running YGAP voluntarily for the past 6 years, and when given the opportunity from our managers and our board to take on a full-time position, I took the switch.
I imagine like if you had a dad like Tim Costello, who's basically a saint, who has devoted his entire life to public service,
well,
and then ends up being maybe not at home.
But what did he teach you?
But surely you just go, how am I meant to compete with that? Like, what do you have to do? Pretty much, if you do anything that's not absolutely perfect,
Well, Dad jokes that at 23, when I started YGAP, he had to kick me out of home because we're now in competition. So. But it's not necessarily true. Well, I guess the difference is we're focused on a very particular market, so that's sort of 20 to 35-year-olds that want to be involved, that don't want to donate money, that want to use their skill set, whether you're in the business sector or a teacher, right through to nursing, that can be engaged in social issues. Dad's been a tremendous influence in his work with marginalised people in local communities in Melbourne, right through to issues right around the world at World Vision. I've learned a lot. It's probably a bit of an implied learning, but he's by no way forced my hand to run a not-for-profit.
Because I should declare, your dad was Mayor of St Kilda the year after my uncle. They were on the same ticket, and they did a little, backroom deal to, whatever.
Is that spearing?
But yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And so, Elliot, I mean, it sounds amazing what you're doing. How can people help you to make a difference as well?
So we ask every Australian to get involved at 5cent.com.au. You can sign up to become a collector. We send you a collection box. Or businesses can sign up and become a supporter, where they donate 5 cents for every product or service sold. Or the third way is we ask Australians to make a pledge, which is 5 cents for every dollar you earn during the month of May. But all details are on our website, 5cent.com.au.
Oh, it's such a great cause, and what a great young bloke you are. Elliot Costello, everyone, and as well... Sorry, I just wanted to run through, if I can, how you can get in contact. It's 5cent.com.au, and it starts in May, yeah?
Yeah, just kicked off, so it starts this week.
Great. All right, it's time to say goodbye to Elliot on that note.